Hello and welcome. I'm Mauricio, and I'm thrilled to bring you along on this extraordinary journey. What you're about to see is real-time safari footage captured just moments ago in the heart of Africa's Maasai Mara. This is life as it unfolds, raw, unfiltered, and immediate. We're offering you a front-row seat to the candid, unscripted moments that make the natural world so endlessly fascinating. Settle in for an immersive experience as we witness the latest, most captivating scenes from one of the last great wildlife refuges on our planet. This is the Maasai Mara now. Our journey begins in Kenya's Maasai Mara National Reserve, a vast expanse of grasslands, riverine forests, and acacia-dotted plains. The name Maasai honors the indigenous people who have lived in harmony with this land for centuries, while Mara means spotted in their language, describing the landscape's acacia trees and shifting shadows. This reserve is a sanctuary for some of the world's most iconic species, part of the greater Serengeti Mara ecosystem. The Mara River snakes through the reserve, its banks sheltering everything from leopards to hippos. During the dry season, the river becomes a lifeline, drawing animals from miles around and setting the stage for dramatic encounters. The Mara is world famous for the Great Migration, over 1 million wildebeest, with zebra and gazelle, journeying north in search of greener pastures. Their perilous crossing of the Mara River is a spectacle of raw survival. But the Mara's magic isn't limited to migration season. Its resident wildlife population is staggering year-round. Here, a quiet afternoon can be shattered by the thunder of hooves or the roar of a lion. The sky is immense, the grasslands stretch to infinity, and the colors shift with the seasons. The sounds, the call of the fish eagle, the chatter of monkeys, the distant laugh of a hyena, are the soundtrack of this wild world. As we venture deeper, we leave the well-trodden paths behind, becoming patient witnesses to the lives unfolding around us. The key to a successful safari is not just to look, but to see. The subtle cues, the flick of an ear, the shift in posture. Each sound and sight tells a story, a piece of the larger narrative of this incredible place. With the sun climbing higher, our exploration truly begins. We move slowly, respectfully, into the heart of this spotted land. We are guests here, privileged observers in a world that has existed long before us. The first chapter of our safari is about to unfold. Not far from our path, beneath the shade of a lone acacia, lies a pride of lions, the very embodiment of African wilderness. A black-maned male rests, surrounded by lionesses and playful cubs. The cubs tumble and pounce, learning vital skills through innocent games. These moments of play are a young lion's education, testing boundaries, building strength, and practicing the moves that will one day help them hunt. The pride is a complex family, bound by blood and mutual dependence. Suddenly, a lioness lifts her head, alert to a distant movement. Even in rest, their senses are sharp, always scanning for threats or opportunities. One cub approaches the male, tentatively batting at his nose. The male responds with a low groan and a lazy flick of his tail, a rare moment of paternal indulgence. We witness the tender bonds that hold this family together, beyond their fearsome reputation. The pride is a fortress, a safe haven for the cubs. Lionesses, often sisters, will even suckle each other's young. As the sun climbs, the cubs' energy wanes, and they collapse beside their mother. The pride settles into slumber, conserving energy for the evening hunt. Their stillness hides a formidable power, always ready to awaken. As we move on, we're left with a profound respect for these complex social creatures. To see them thriving here is to understand why the Maasai Mara is truly the kingdom of the lion. These are not just creatures of instinct, but individuals with personalities and deep family connections. Witnessing their lives in this ancient landscape is a privilege. The Mara's story continues, just beyond the next rise. The landscape shifts as we approach a wooded area near a tributary of the Mara River. We're searching for leopards, but the bush is full of surprises. Suddenly, a massive gray form emerges, the matriarch of an elephant herd, her ears fanned in curiosity. more elephants appear, moving silently from the foliage, a procession of mothers, aunts, and youngsters. The herd surrounds our vehicle, not with aggression, but with calm curiosity. We sit in absolute stillness, guests in their world. A young male approaches, extending his trunk to sniff the air just inches from us. His eye blinks slowly, processing our presence, a moment of profound intimacy. The matriarch, satisfied we pose no threat, rumbles and leads the herd onward. A tiny baby, barely weeks old, walks beneath its mother, shielded by her immense legs. One by one, the elephants cross the track and vanish into the bush, their presence lingering in the silence. We're left in awe, changed by the encounter. Elephants are the architects of the savanna, shaping the landscape and dispersing seeds. Their existence is critical to the health of this ecosystem. Seeing them up close, you realize they are a keystone species, a force of nature. The memory of the young male's eye and the matriarch's gaze will stay with us. These moments define a safari, not sought, but given. With hearts still pounding, we continue on our way, forever marked by the encounter. The Mara's wild gifts are never predictable. Each day brings new wonders. Back on the open plains, we spot a journey of giraffes, tall, elegant, and quintessentially African. They browse on acacia leaves, their long necks and prehensile tongues perfectly adapted for the task. The scene is peaceful, the only sounds the rustle of leaves and distant hum of insects. Giraffes move with balletic grace, their vigilance crucial for survival among predators. A young giraffe mimics its mother, learning which leaves to eat. Each giraffe's coat pattern is unique, like a fingerprint, camouflage for them, but a way for us to recognize individuals. A dominant male stands apart, his thicker neck and worn ossicones marking his status. To drink, giraffes splay their legs wide, a vulnerable but necessary act. Yet when they run, they move with surprising speed and power. The afternoon sun casts long shadows, illuminating their coats in golden light. It's a painterly scene, a moment of pure nature. No drama, just life proceeding at its own gentle pace. A herd of zebra wanders past, their stripes contrasting with the giraffe's earthy tones. The two species often associate, their combined senses offering greater protection. We could watch for hours, mesmerized by the tranquility. But the day is drawing to a close, and one final spectacle awaits. We leave the gentle giants to their meal, their silhouettes etched against the setting sun. The peace and majesty of the Maasai Mara linger in the air. The plains are alive with quiet wonder. As the sun sets, the landscape itself becomes the star. From a vantage point, we watch the sky blush with color. Pinks, oranges, and deep crimsons. The clouds catch the last rays, turning gold and magenta. This is the golden hour, bathing the savanna in a magical glow. The grasses ignite with light, acacia trees become silhouettes, and the world below shifts. Diurnal animals settle, nocturnal hunters stir. The first whoop of a hyena signals the coming night. A lone bull elephant crosses the plain, perfectly silhouetted against the blazing sunset. It's a moment of sublime beauty and solitude, a living relic in a landscape painted by the gods. The sun touches the horizon, setting the rim of the world on fire. For a few moments, sky and land merge in a blaze of glory. As darkness falls, the first stars appear, and the sounds of the night grow bolder. Crickets and frogs create a rhythmic symphony, the soundtrack of the African night. The darkness is full of life, not emptiness. We sit in the gathering dusk, replaying the day's encounters in our minds. The sunset is a grand finale, tying together the tapestry of life in the Mara. This is the rhythm of the wild, a cycle of light and dark, life and rest. To witness it is to connect with something ancient and fundamental. The day ends, but the Mara's story continues. As darkness falls and a new world awakens, our journey comes to a close. Today was a fleeting glimpse into the magnificent lives unfolding here every moment. From lion prides to sunset spectacles, the Mara has shared its secrets. If you wish to continue exploring the wonders of the wild, subscribe and join our community of nature lovers. Thank you for joining me, Mauricio, on this unforgettable safari. Until next time, stay curious.